Hello, everyone. I'm sitting down with Denise. She's the president and COO of PCG Digital. Today, we're going to talk about changes in automotive marketing at Tier 3. Denise, welcome to the show.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here.
You know, recently at the Digital Marketing Strategies Conference, we were talking about CDPs and marketing automation and really the new tech that's going on in marketing. But the team at PCG Digital made an announcement of a new promise to the dealers who are watching today is never start from zero. Tell us what that means.
Great. So Never Start From Zero again was born out of our startup process at PCG. So when a dealer signs on with us, part of our startup process, which is called TAB, Technology Assessment and Build, we were making sure that our dealers were set up for long-term success.
Okay.
It became very apparent to me that by people partnering with us for digital, they were making a long-term investment in their marketing.
Yes.
So as we kept developing our startup process, which is very important to the whole, concept of partnering with any dealer, I realized that if somebody were to leave us, they were taking everything with them.
Right.
And that's where Never Start From Zero again was born.
Well, for the dealers who are watching, let me just run a scenario. Imagine you go out and buy a new CRM and you get a coach to come in, and the CRM was recommended by the coach and they're training in 6 months, 9 months. A year later, you decide that you no longer want to work with this coach. Could you imagine the coach saying, no problem, I'm going to take the CRM and all the data with it, all those templates, all those workflows, all those responses. I'll dump out your customer list, but I'm taking it with you. Denise, isn't that what's happening in marketing? Dealers are using tech from marketing agencies,
That's right.
and it could be great tech.
Right.
But once they leave, they literally rip that out. So audiences that were built, workflows that were built, creative that was built disappears.
Exactly. Even content that may have been written on the website.
Wow.
Which is unfortunate because, as we all know with SEO, it's a long-term game.
That's right.
So if content was written, it started ranking, it's doing well, and then it disappears, that's detrimental.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. So we came forward and said, at PCG Digital, we are the first agency to put you in a position for long-term success. Now, what somebody asked me was, well, aren't you really putting everybody in a position to possibly leave you one day?
Right, to fire us.
Right, to fire us. To an extent, yes. However, where the agency is today, the team that we have in place, the way that our team knows how to operate, not just internally, but externally with the clients, the way our team knows how to educate themselves, build processes, I'm so confident in us right now that I was very excited to say we're going to set you up for success. We hope that you'll stay with us for many years to come, which most of our dealer partners do.
Right.
But however, if there is a situation in which you have to depart from us, you know that everything is going to go to you when you leave.
Yeah, and for the dealers watching today, I want to be very clear on what Denise is speaking about. Instead of PCG using a proprietary technology and identity resolution platform, the agency has decided to learn and implement some of the most open marketing technology that's available for auto dealers, so that if the dealer says, I don't want to work with PCG Digital anymore, they can still own the core tech, the core identity resolution layer, all of the audiences, all of the customer data. That's a breakthrough, right? Because what we're saying is, we're going to be a partner with you. If you have an internal marketing team, we approach it together.
Right.
But if for some reason you want to take it all in-house, you own all the tech. If for some reason you want to use another agency, no problem. You own all the tech.
Right.
I don't know anybody else who's doing that. And so what has been the client or the dealer response at DMSE or your demo calls when you tell them, you're not just buying us, but we want to give you the tools to own for the next 10 years? What's the response?
They've been excited. And I think that nobody knows this firsthand more than myself. We've changed processes over the years. We've changed technology pieces within our company, whether it's a hiring tool,
Right.
or whether it's our own CRM. And if we have decided to move on, we lose everything within it.
Right. Right.
Everything, And so by looking at it, thinking as a marketing manager, not just, as an operations person of a company, I was like, okay, this is something that I would really find beneficial to me. So everybody I've talked to thus far is very excited about it. But also I want to make sure that we really mention that anybody that we're bringing to the table for our dealers that we say you can integrate with or we can integrate with, they're following the same model.
Yeah, and that's super important because somebody has to be looking out for the dealer's interest. That is the GA4 account set up properly?
Right.
All the ASC events, are they there and firing? And then one of the things that's very important, that the dealer owns their Facebook account, the dealer owns their Google account, so that the tech platform and their core data accounts are controlled by the dealer. What does that mean for the dealer practically, other than, hey, if they change agencies, they're not going to have a lot of headaches?
So let's start with a Meta account, right? For instance. So right now on Facebook ad account, if somebody already owns that, they cannot transfer ownership. However, you are able to download out all of the ads that were created and move over all of the audiences.
Right.
So we would love if dealers came to us with their own Facebook ad account that we could just work out of. However, that's not always the case.
Right.
But know that if we are creating the Facebook ad account for you and PCG Digital is an owner, we're able to export everything out of there to send to you. AdWords, a little easier.
Right.
You can transfer ownership over. We can work out of somebody else's AdWords account. Your Google Analytics, obviously we're following everything that the ASC is putting into place right now. We're setting everybody up for long-term success.
Well, Denise, we have a lot more to talk about on
Yes.
specifically the tech platforms that you're considering. So we're going to do that in our next interview. But for the dealers who are watching, this is very important. When you consider your first party data, those people who come to your website, the people in your CRM and your DMS, if you are working with advanced technology that can unify all that data, if you're working with advanced technology that pixels your website or website group so you can see when your customers are back online, that's really important core tech to own. Who executes the Facebook or Google campaigns or email campaigns? That can change over time.
Right.
So never start from zero means let the team at PCG Digital discuss the different tech platforms that are available, that are open, that we can work with your team with, and then going forward each year, your audiences get better, your data gets better, your activation rates get better.
Right.
That's super important. So, Denise, if a dealer's interested in learning more about Never Start From Zero and the services at PCG Digital, what's the best way to get in touch with you or the team?
Perfect. You can just email Denise at pcgcompanies.com. You can connect with me on LinkedIn and message me there, and I will set up a meeting or put you in touch with the right person at the company.
Great. Hey, well, thanks for watching. This is part one in an interview series of reimagining automotive digital marketing with a new vision called Never Start From Zero Again. Thanks for watching, and catch us again on part two.